Ladyboy News, we are live on the scene of the crime. What is the crime? I'm not quite sure yet. We are here with our friend who is named, what is your name? Is it Bobby Sucks a Lot of Dicks? Would you say that that is your name, sir?
It's actually Bobby Fellatio.
Thank you so much. Bobby Sucks a Lot of Dicks. What would you say was the nature of the events that took place today in this place that we are right now?
Yeah, I don't know, man. All I saw...
Why do you already have a mic? Ladyboy Radio. Sorry. Ladyboy News, we are live on the scene of the crime. What is the crime? The painting just fell. Welcome back to the Ladyboy Broadcast Network. We are live on the scene of the crime. What is the crime? I am not quite yet sure, but we were gonna ask our friend. We're gonna ask our friend right here, whose name I assume to be Bobby Sucks a Lot of Dicks. Is that true? Is that your name, sir?
It's pronounced Bobby Su.
Thank you so much, Bobby. What would you say is the nature of the events that took place today?
So I saw a big mob of transgenders make a break for the front of the barricade. Just ran for it. Guns a-blazing. AK-47s. Just going crazy.
Would you say that there were any engravings on the casings of those bullets?
That's so funny that you ask that because every bullet said, take HRT. It will change your life for the better, which is a long bullet slogan.
What would you say those letters stand for, HRT?
Hump Remix Turbo Time.
That was an interesting choice for a T word. What else would you say took place today, aside from all of those sickening events that you just listed?
Well, the transgender people stormed the barricade. AK-47s, like, absolutely blasting. Absolutely just letting the sky have it. Letting God know what's up, as we say.
What was up?
Bullets. Bullets and guns. Sorry, there's a lot of guns on the mind. I just saw something really dramatic.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, so the bullets, some of the bullets said, take HRT, it'll make your life better. Some said...
So the bullets were talking.
Yeah, the bullets...
Very perturbing details on the scene right now, you guys.
So the bullets were talking, and some of them said, like, HRT, you know, the vibe. Some of them said, try anal.
Have you tried anal?
I would like to speak with a lawyer before I,
Pig bottom. Got it. Thank you so much for your time today, Bobby. This has been a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for watching me as I interview this man in clear need of help.
Nurse.
More on that at 11, Mary.
Nurse.
Hey, you. Are you a lady boy? Oh, bitch. Girl, I said, are you a... Are you a... Oh, us too.
Hello, people of interest.
hello, people of disinterest.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Shiloh.
And welcome to the
Ladyboy Radio Hour. Why did that sound kind of good?
The We're So Back department called and they said that we are indeed
We
so
are
back.
so back.
We are once again in the studio and we have Mick behind the camera. Say ooh. Ooh. Thank you so
Please
much.
clap.
No, exactly. Please clap.
We're
We
so
are
happy to
finally
have them
in the
back.
studio with our new lights, with our gimbal, with our mic. We are back in it again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I got 2 new stickers on my laptop. Things are great. We're
New
so back.
Stickers?
New stickers. One that matches my tattoo. Isn't that kind?
Your tattoo. Oh my god.
I have
That,
my
is so
fucking
fierce.
tattoo on my laptop.
Hey.
Another Finn Gagnon shout out because they were watching the pod. He was watching the pod last week and was like, "Oh my god, now we're getting mentioned twice."
I'm gonna move it.
You didn't like that?
No, not particularly.
Do you like that, Daddy?
Yeah.
So like, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
address the bloody elephant in the room, as it were.
As of today, this was 48 hours ago, right?
Was it?
It's
Oh yeah, it was.
Today's the 13th, the 12th.
12.
Sorry, I lost a day on that.
12.
Why are you looking at me like that? Don't
This
judge
happened.
me.
No. I'm not judging.
I just think you're lying. Anyway,
No,
but
I'm just
I can
high,
forgive
Mary.
you.
Sorry.
In favor of community, I can forgive you.
Forgive me of being high.
known for being a bitch. So
If
literally,
I can forgive you.
Well, he was on 9/11, yes, or was it 9/10? He was shot the day before 9/11, right?
Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't have dates.
Okay, guys.
No, that's
y'all
very
know
fair.
that it happened.
Y'all know that it happened.
And it happened.
And it's been only about
And it was
48
crazy.
hours since it happened.
It was on Wednesday. So it was on 9/10. We were talking about it on 9/11.
Yeah. And he had already died. Just in case you live,
He had already done kick the bucket.
he had had his. Get out of my brain. But so just in case you don't know, Charlie Kirk was shot
Y'all
with
know.
a gun,
Y'all know.
and he like immediately bled out, which is like
It happened.
not alpha male behavior.
The reality of the situation is we do live in a surveillance state, so above all, be mindful of like the things that you say on the internet or like
Yes.
or like whatever, because the people are out to get us. Also, I am not someone that necessarily takes joy in other people's demise or like whatever like that. However, that applies to everybody. And so I am not more moved by the death of somebody that happened to be so rotted and actually made statements saying that he would basically be fine with being one of the deaths related to gun violence, because that's just like the necessary like part of it. Like I don't hold more space for that death than I do like all the deaths of like
The children
the
who
people
get-
of Palestine, or like the children that were also in a school shooting that same day.
Right.
Like, and all these other people that have been dying, some of which he has called for the murder of. That's the thing. So I'm not that moved, because I'm more moved by the people that weren't rotten, that have been killed, and there's no like noise about it.
I won't talk about how I feel about Charlie Kirk dying, because again, we live in a surveillance state.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about the death of a
Y'all can
similar
assume.
figure who died, I believe, this year, and I've brought him up a couple times since we've discussed this. Mick, this is new to you because you haven't been here when we talked about it. But I feel when Rush Limbaugh died, it was a bummer that a man died. It's sad when someone dies. However, that man was sitting on air on his little radio station. In the 80s, every time a gay person died of AIDS, he would sound an alarm and cheer. So when he died, in his honor, I sounded the alarm and I fucking bust it down. Because, like, fuck you. You earned that from me in your death.
Yeah, like I think it's really classless to demand grief and mourning from somebody who like has been told that they should die by the person that got in the middle of saying
Right.
something transphobic and racist.
Can you imagine, like, this is an extreme example, but can you imagine, like, Hitler, they shoot Hitler, and then the Jews are free and everyone's like, but I just don't think you're mourning appropriately for the death of this man. He was a man. Like, he was a guy and he had friends. Like, I know
Yeah.
Charlie wasn't an active political figure, but I'm not going to sit, like, I'm not going to wave a white handkerchief by the coffin. It's not my business.
And like I think it's really telling the way that certain people are responding to it, both on like a celebrity like level and also just like in our like circles. I mean, like thankfully none of my friends, but like a lot of people know some people that they've had to unfollow or they've been unfollowed by because they're of the opinion that we should be like paying our respects to the family and this and that, which like is so crazy because like they're all like, oh, but he has a wife, and it's like, okay, but why did she marry him?
Right.
You know
and
what I
people are
mean?
Like,
Like-
he had kids, he has a daughter. Right. And
Okay, so
I'll just say,
that's
like,
all the more reason for him to not have said all the crazy things that he said.
right. I think I'm not saying that it's good that this child now doesn't get to know her father, but she's no longer living with a rape apologist.
Yeah, who literally said that like if she were to be raped and like get pregnant as a result, that he would make her like deliver the baby.
And she's like literally
like that
tiny.
I
so.
think is like an evil thing to say and to like much less do. So yeah, like I think makes it complicated when someone gets shot like that because like, yeah, that's crazy. I don't like the future that I like want and like envision doesn't involve people being shot. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that like society has determined that some murder is legal and some murder is not because
Completely.
It's a big deal when the CEO of United Healthcare gets murdered, but then every time that he just like with the click of his mouse or with like the flick of his pen as he signs something like approves the deaths of so many people that he could make the active choice to prevent, but he doesn't. And like that is also murder. It's
Right.
just like
That's political
legally,
violence in
like
its truest form.
yeah, just like legal murder because it's just like, oh, I'm allowed to make this call in the name of the coin and all these people are going to die. But then like when one individual decides, okay, you're the one that's going to get shot, then why is that like all of a sudden so different? Obviously, we know the reason why, but it's a very grim reminder of just the times that we live in. And it sucks that like one of the defense like mechanisms that like we've built up, especially in our like generation, which is just to make jokes about it, has also become not
Right.
safe because, you know,
now a joke's
I saw
illegal.
like a whole meme that was like one of those like black and white like drawings, and it's like this guy, he like has the door of his house open and the cops are outside, and then he's like looking back at the house and he's like, oh sweetie, did you say something about the regime online?
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is funny but also wow.
Did I ever tell
So
you the
dark,
story
so dark.
of my friend's? This is like so wild, and I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to dox her. If you hear the story and you're like, that's me, then you know it's you. My friend from back home in North Carolina, her parents are elderly. They adopted her when they were already kind of old. Her dad is like a cane-using old man in his 70s, almost 80s. She calls him Diddy. It's very cute. Instead of like Daddy, Diddy, adorable. He posted like after the 2016 election, some like, God, this guy sucks type stuff. And several days later, the FBI was at her front door trying to make sure that this man who has like a brown person last name was not plotting against the government. And my friend was like, yeah, they came in and they were obviously really embarrassed when Diddy came out of his room and he's like an old man with a cane. What is he gonna do? He's not fucking, like, what is he gonna do? He pulls the fucking sniper out of the cane? Like, what do you mean?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Like, it's not. So, like, they will take any opportunity.
Sure will.
But, like, it's so crazy that this man died. This free speech head dies. And now our free speech is being infringed upon because I can't even be like, LOL, this guy who wanted me dead is like
Well,
out of the
then
room.
At the time of filming, it has now been like announced that they're like, oh, like we found the shooter, this and that. And it's been insane to see how the responses have shifted from before. They were still saying that like it was going to be somebody trans or this, blah, 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 to then it just being this like random ass like white boy of like Republican parents, and like all of a sudden now it's like, oh, like I saw some tweets from Nancy Mace like before and after they like found him or whatever, and first it was like, oh, like fuck this, like this person should like fucking be shot, blah 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 blah, blah. And then now it's, oh, we know that Charlie like would also want us to pray for this lost individual, like blah, blah, blah. No, like insane, like insane, fucking insane.
Shocker, not a transgender fucking immigrant
Not,
shooter.
yep.
Like, you are fucking crazy.
And so,
And also, like,
this also makes me feel like it wasn't staged now,
yeah.
because
22,
now we're no longer.
that is a young kid
Yeah.
who knows how to use a gun.
That's the part that's a little scary, because it's like, wow, he's really good. Because like from that like far away, like
Okay,
such a precise like kill shot.
The FBI is coming
It
to
was
our door for that
crazy.
one, I fear.
Well, No, well, like good at shooting.
Not
Do I
moral.
approve of the actions of shooting somebody, much less that individual? That's not what I would have done.
Nor are we capable of doing so.
No. Not what I would have done. I am deeply scared. So if anything ever happens, it most likely wasn't me. I am trying to put my effort into trying to donate and or build community because I don't think that I am set up to be on the front lines like that. I think I will be
No.
dead weight, literally. So,
Or, here's the thing. I would go to the front line just to keep, like, trade happy. Because you guys have read about, like, how the wars in the U.S. Army, they didn't really care in a lot of situations. In the Army, they did not care if you were fucking each other like that, because as long as you weren't going to, like, shoot the back of their head when they were, like, turned facing the enemy, they, like, did not care. I was reading about that recently. I think that's really insane. So I would just go be a bunker buddy.
Let's take a break on that one.
Not that I'm saying I'm, like, a fan of the military. I'm just saying
You're a fan of
if
raw
when
dogging.
Antifa takes up arms. I'm kidding.
Let's take a
Antifa's
break.
not a
We'll be
group.
right back.
Bye.
Hi, gang. It is no secret to the listeners of this here podcast that Zoran Mamdani has won the Democratic primary for the NYC electoral race.
It is also NAR's secret that in the key moments of the last week leading up to the primary, the Ladyboy Radio Hour officially endorsed him.
We take our responsibilities seriously as trendsetters and spiritual leaders, so we plan on doing our biggest one for this campaign.
It is imperative that NYC be a sanctuary city in light of the continued attacks against the queer community, as well as other forms of organized hate plaguing marginalized folk. Soren has promised to make that a reality.
We will continue to discuss and support the campaign as it draws closer and closer, and we encourage you to join us.
The donation link to the campaign is and will continue to be on our link tree, so do your big one and donate. If money is tight, you can donate your time or labor instead.
My name is Adrian.
My name is Shiloh, and we approve this message, Mary.
And we're back.
What was that?
Sorry, I had stepped in the.
Sorry.
I had stepped in the cord. I'm so sorry.
And we're so back.
Okay,
and
we're completely back.
we're gonna
and
change the vibe.
We are gonna change the
We're gonna
vibe
pivot.
because we knew that we needed to talk about what we talked about. And now it's over because we talked about it, and now we're gonna have fun.
Yeah,
And we
Mick-
have
During the break, Mick rubbed a special cream on my foot,
All right.
and now we're back and ready for action.
I have no further comment on that.
It was a friend putting a soothing CBD oil on my foot, which has bad tendonitis flare-up issues right
Cockball distortion.
CBD, I see.
Okay, so
Cock
what?
and ball distortion. Right.
We talked about Charlie Kirk dying, but another thing that happened this week
Sorry.
was the VMAs. I don't see why you're laughing.
No, it's
We're gonna
just
have
the
to make an apology
blase.
video.
So,
We're gonna go through some of the looks from some of the people that were present during the filming of the VMAs, and we're going to break down our thoughts on the fashions.
yes.
And if necessary, we are prepared to perform a fashion citizens arrest.
There will be at least one arrest, if not two.
There will be some cuffs for
Because
sure.
I've seen some of these, and one of them from me received a full body shutter. So I'm sure we'll get
Full
there.
body chills. Okay, we're gonna start off with
Oh,
Mother.
also, are you screen recording these?
Oh no, I'm not. But I'm gonna have these photos, so like it's fine.
Oh, true.
We have Lady Gaga and Marc Jacobs. I think this is fierce.
I think she looks so sickening. My thing is, she could wear anything, and I'd be like, and it's avant-garde and it's fierce. But this is avant-garde and it's
Completely.
fierce.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. I love the sort of like Frida Kahlo she had, just like a blunt bang type of moment and like no brows.
Yeah.
And the flowers and the lip. Like, I love the hair and the makeup. And then like the gown is just like fierce. Very like, I think just like in the theme of all the stuff that she's been wearing lately.
The girls are
mayhem of it all.
wearing the girls are wearing less clothes recently, like across the board. It's very like clean
Yeah.
lines. It's clean girl shit. So to see
This is
this
very
to
the
me
opposite.
is very refreshing.
Very refreshing.
Make
very
me kind
fun.
of horny.
Okay. We don't have time to really break down all my thoughts about all of the malfeasance that Sabrina Carpenter is up to lately, but I will just talk about this outfit.
And not all of it is malfeasance. She
Not all of it
has
is malfeasance.
She swings hard.
She swings hard. I think
And
that what she
sometimes
did
she
on
hits.
stage, although that song, I don't have time
I
to talk
don't like
about
that.
how much I don't like it
I
and
don't
why
like
I
that
don't like
song.
it. But I think it's important to note that like we are in like a time of like really like I think dire straits for queer people, especially trans people, and I think give credit where credit is due. I think it was big of her to make sure that that was featured.
And especially because the song had nothing to do with trans or queer
absolutely
people.
nothing to do with it. Which
And
like,
she said,
we
I
could
have
also
some
talk
dolls I
about,
need to
but
call.
Yeah,
I got some gay
completely.
people on the horn, and I need them here
Completely.
in wigs. So I appreciate that.
I think this look
But
is
this
fierce.
look, oh,
I don't like the hair. I think the hair looks bad with it.
I think the hair looks bad. I could actually do without this dress. I don't think it's like a great fit around the top here.
I kind of see what she's going for. I think it would be.
I like don't.
Yeah, I definitely see some of the fit stuff. I would have made it so that like it wasn't just like solid like lacing like throughout, and there was maybe more of like a little shape of like a something.
I also hate
also-
this like mink or
Yeah,
whatever.
I would have
I
made
do
it
not
more
like
like
it.
pure white. I think the fact that it's leaning like a little pale pink gives it just like a weirdness to it.
Also,
Generally
like,
speaking, though, I see the vision. This is Valentino, by the way.
oh,
Some of
that's
them
shocking
say
to
and
me.
some of them don't. Yeah.
My thing is like, if we take away the little old mink and we put like an
It's a little
under,
plain, yeah.
if we put like a little cami mommy, that's mommy. Mama, that's Cheryl Hill or Sherry Hill or whatever, the like prom brand.
Yeah.
It's just not giving to me.
Yeah.
I do like her sometimes. So
I think the hair is the worst part for
the
sure.
hair is bad.
I would say
This is not an arrest though.
it's not an arrest.
We're giving her a ticket and a fine, but it's not an arrest.
She's cute,
She's
but
cute.
this is not. It's whatever.
Cute next to gorgeous.
Okay. This I think is like a massive serve. This is Doja Cat.
People had
In Mama.
a really negative reaction to this. And Mama, she's
I
doing an
think that
80s
people
pastiche right now.
are hating.
Trust
Like,
her.
The shoe I think is fierce.
What's on the ground?
Um,
Is that her mark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why did I think she
That's
had
just
dropped
tape.
something? I was
No.
like,
I really like just like the structure of the garment. I like how the girls are sitting. I think it's fierce.
yeah, the girls are.
I like how the earring like kind of goes with like the little trim. The hair looks phenomenal. The makeup is great.
I
like
love
that she has a nail.
Clock
to
the clutch.
bag.
Clock the
Yeah.
clutch. Yeah. It's a little lipstick
It's
clutch.
just it's good.
and
like,
that
she's-
shoe,
this is
Mama,
drag.
that is a pleaser.
No, like the shoe is
This is
really, really
insane.
quite something.
Um,
I'm
one thing-
a big fan.
I'm
Shout out to
really-
that dancing.
yeah, let's talk about.
Shout out to that dancing. That
Let's
was
talk about
crazy.
Miss Doja's fucking. Well, because the performance started and we all looked at each other and we said, she is not singing like at all right now.
Absolutely not.
Mumbling
singing. It was
through a
crazy.
couple bars every now and again.
Mumbelina.
And then she like locked in and had a couple like, but
She was like,
for
I'm
what
going to do the
she-
rapping, but I'm not going to do like
Right.
the singing, which is like fine because she also has dancing boots. So
right,
I
for
don't
what
really
she
necessarily
lacked
care.
in
She
the
was not
song,
singing.
she was dancing like I'd never seen Doja dance.
We didn't know
she's
that,
in class.
that she could do that. Yeah.
Like
That
she's
was
at 8
really,
a.m.
really
ballet.
crazy.
Like
That-
she's locked in. Some of the way she moved her body, I was like, how long have you been able to do this?
Yeah, like it was really good and really, really
Like
clean.
really something.
Very impressive. Okay, I don't like this.
I don't like
This
it
is
either.
Ariana Grande and Fendi. I just, aside from the fact that I don't think she looks well. I do not think that this is
it 'cause
a look
she's-
that I think helps.
Well, she looks a little pale now
I
because
don't
we're
wanna-
used to her in
I don't want to
sepia.
comment on the pallor of her skin or the gauntness of her body. But I will say that I do not like this garment.
I don't like it.
I think that the polka dot is weird. I think the shape of it is weird with this like baggy sort of peplum. And then like the skirt is weird because it's kind of like it has a slit like towards the side or like almost the back it seems.
Right.
That is very weird to me. I can only imagine that this move's awful.
You know what I would be really
Doesn't-
into?
like, it doesn't look good. And then she's like holding it down on the sides. I
If
don't know.
we were gonna do this, I would like want to cut it off either at the ankle, like a, and then have it
Okay,
like
yeah.
a true A-line like pencil skirt, a little
Yeah.
structured but like still fitted, or have it like above the knee
yeah.
and have it fitted, and then a slit in the back is like cute and cunt. This just like
I
doesn't
even
do
think
it
that
for
this
me.
would have been better if it had just been the little peplum as just like a skirt, and then maybe she had like a strappy shoe or something, and it
Also-
was more of like a Like a stop.
Are we doing drag if there's no necklace?
There's no necklace, and there is like the suggestion of an earring, but like not much else. Yeah, like the styling is not good, and then she just looks bald because she just has her like hair like slicked back.
Stop it.
Okay, then we have Tate McRae.
I have strong thoughts about this.
Ludovic the Saint-Sernon or whatever.
Can I say something right off the bat?
It looks like maternity wear.
It is a pregnancy shoot, like down. Not that
completely.
she looks pregnant, but this is something that a pregnant woman
would wear. The garment
would
is giving, the garment is giving like sexy mom does like pregnant beach like boudoir shoot.
Like, Mick, back us up. This is maternity.
They're following.
I'm already there.
Mama.
Please.
It is just.
It's
crazy.
really, really insane.
I don't know.
And her performance
like
was
And
amazing.
then
She was really
why
good.
not more of like a fierce cut of the panty underneath if it's just gonna be like completely visible? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like why not?
We're
like,
doing
something,
a
like, little
no-show
bit more,
brief,
like a
like,
little, just like a little
A
bit of a
cheeky.
fierce shape if you're like clearly showing it, and then it's entirely too long. The shoe I don't really hate, but you can barely
There's
see
nothing
it,
offensive
so-
about the shoe.
And then
The
again,
face is beautiful.
why are we so afraid of a necklace? And I think there's like a drop earring maybe, but like
Yeah.
still like we're not doing enough at the accessories. Like she doesn't even
Her-
have a bracelet. She has like
The outfit
a
she
ring on each
wore
finger. I don't know
in
about
her
all that.
performance would have been a better runway look.
Oh,
like,
completely.
genuinely. Well, whatever.
Um,
Bring it to the runway.
Runway. Okay.
Yeah, it's
This-
a really underwhelming Victoria's Secret fashion show from like 2002.
Boots.
Yes, exactly.
This is Figure Twigs.
Don't be nasty to my girl because I know how I feel about this.
I like it. I don't like the shoe with it. I don't think.
What's the shoe?
I just wish it wasn't just like black. Like I would love for it to be either like a nude or like the same like sort of like maroony brown that the rest of the garment is. I like the
have
garment.
no qualms about
just
the
don't love
black
the
boot
shoe.
because I think the like gunmetal accessories, like the gunmetal gray accessories, also like the teeth, the spooky teeth, so
well,
fun.
I
Her
think
hair
that would
is
go,
so
but
cool.
like this doesn't really like if this is like very clean black like smooth like leather boot. That doesn't necessarily like if this like matched the bracelets like a little bit more. I think I would prefer it.
I still think it's
that's really
fierce, but I see
honestly
what you're
like
saying.
it for me. Like I love the styling and the makeup of it. I don't mind that she doesn't have a necklace because there's like enough like stuff like happening with the shoulder and the sort of like the bandeau like sort of like little moment, and then like the sleeve that like does the whole thing.
I just
And she's wearing like a bunch of bracelets. Oh, and then from behind, send me this picture. From behind, it's
Send me
like
this
all like
picture.
lace up or whatever.
yeah, send me this picture too, but for
yeah.
different reasons.
Oh, and then there's
I'm trying to
also
see the shoe, but I is that a stiletto?
yeah,
It's a stiletto mid-calf boot. I think it's the length.
it's a
of the
little
boot.
crazy.
maybe it is
At
the length of-
collar or
Yes.
shorter.
The length would
Yeah, maybe,
bother
like,
me less
under
if
the
it
knee or
wasn't
over the
black. Like
knee.
it's just it's so noticeable and like it cuts that line. I don't really like that.
yes,
But
everything else about it. I love.
Yeah, like I love everything else.
The body's crazy. Her body's insane.
Oh, completely. Okay, this is Ice Spice in vintage Ralph Lauren.
Get the handcuffs. I think this is awful.
Here's the thing. Starting from the top, I like this hair.
I
think
hair.
this is fun. I like the color. I like the look of it.
Her face looks amazing.
Already, the accessories. Why is there no necklace? This is clearly
not
meant
a
to
ring.
be. This is like a very loose suggestion of like
Not a ring, not a bracelet, not a necklace,
it's
not an
just so
earring.
bare. And the skirt, like I see like where she's going with this, but it just feels like she left like halfway through getting dressed. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe
Like I just feel like it needed like a bunch of necklaces and
Yes.
like a belt like hanging off. Like it needed to be like
styled.
over
There's
accessorized.
no accessories.
Whereas
No
there was
rings.
like nothing.
No, not a ring, not a
There's
bracelet,
no
not
rings,
a necklace.
no like. I would have had, like,
a
everything.
stud. Girl, get serious.
and then you can't see the shoe, but I'm gonna assume it's probably like not
Look
a
at
fierce
nude.
Yeah.
looking
studs.
shoe.
They were like a square diamonds.
Yeah, like that's so crazy.
Like,
I
girl.
just don't know that is what we need to be serving.
But I do
Especially
think
when we have the access to the shit that we have access to now.
the face, the body, the hair.
Completely
Amazing.
like
She
this
looks
should
great
be a
in those
serve.
way.
This has the bones
In
to be
those
fierce.
ways.
It needed to be like way more, and I would have liked to have seen less even patching on the skirt. Like if it was like a little bit more like sort of like hodgepodge, like I think it would look better. You know what I mean?
Or
Like these
even,
are
like,
all like
let's
so clearly
gather
like
it, you
lined
know?
up. Yeah, like
Let's gather it on
do
the
like a little like a
sides.
bustle. Ooh, like that would be fierce.
Like, come on.
That would go off. Okay, this is Jessica Simpson and Christian Siriano.
Is that Jessica Simpson?
I must have selected this because who is that?
Whoa.
Who is that?
Whoa. I thought that was Heidi
Who is
Klum.
that? I think the gown is
Beautiful. I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's
gorgeous.
textural, it's fun, but it's also like slutty.
I would like to see a necklace.
I would like to
the
see a necklace.
earring and the rings. I would like to see a necklace.
Like a
But I like
single
this.
strand of
I also
something.
just wish it looked more like her, but I just don't.
Stop.
That's really crazy.
Makes her first
First debut
VMA
in 18
performance.
years.
19 years.
Oh, that's
But
crazy.
why does she look like that in the face? Like what happened?
It took 19 years for
happens?
them to do that.
Okay. This is Lola Young. I'm gonna be sorry with you. I'm not here for this.
Let me see. Let me look into my girl.
How I feel about this is the same face that she's making in this photo. I don't live.
Okay. Here's what I like. I like the pants.
Mm-hmm.
I like the tie. Like when I'm talking accessories, this is what I'm talking about.
Right.
Let's put on the glam. I don't think I like. So the accessories is about where the list of things that I like end. I do like her hair. I think her hair looks good, and the mug is right. And I like the idea of this outfit, right?
It's so bad.
I just think the proportions are kind of off. Like I think the pants needed to be much baggier and kind of like wider, or we should have not done the shoulders, or it should have been the pants should be smaller and then we can keep the big shoulders. But I'm just not seeing, like it just, like I'm not, there's so much stuff that's happening because there seems to be
I think
like
she
a,
took
like
the,
a top and then like a jacket and then like the skirt and then she has like a thing. But I just, it all just kind of looks like a frock because
Take
there
off the
is
jacket.
no shape. Yeah, like take.
I think if
take
you took the jacket
and
off,
then
we're
maybe with the
70%
top.
there.
For sure, because it just looks like she's just wearing this like full body garment
E-
frock type situation that has like a little sneak peek of like skin like here and there, but it's not. I just don't see it. Like is it supposed to be? Like what's the vibe supposed to be? I don't know.
Hannah Montana era style.
Yeah, very
It's like-
that.
It's like if Disney designed a goth character.
Yeah, like
yes.
if there was like an
Weird layering.
like
Literally
like
the
a
weirdest
Wednesday
layering.
Montana type of situation
Wednesday, Montana.
that was happening like
Wednesday, Montana.
but I just don't know. Yeah.
I liked Lola Young. Happy to
Yeah.
see her at the gig.
Rooting for her. Let's find a different stylist maybe.
I think it's kind of the same thing that like Billie struggled with in the early days where she wanted to do something like a little less femme.
Yeah.
And
this just seems to
her
be bigger
stylist took it and they were like, we will dress her like a young black man. And instead of that avenue, Lola has been taken down the, okay, so she wants to do something a little more androgynous. We shall make it look a little bit like a uniform.
Completely.
We're
Yeah.
almost there. We're almost there.
I'm not moved. Okay. Youngblood. I'm gonna be so real. Absolutely not. This looks like a bootleg, cursed Walmart version of that one Ken look from the Barbie movie where he like has like the jacket and the pants. Like it doesn't look serious. This looks like a costume. This looks like you
Well,
like
yes.
played around in your like little like
'Cause
trunk of
he's
looks.
literally doing that.
Like it doesn't. It looks so ridiculous. I do not like it.
He's doing an Aussie. Like he's dressing. This is an Ozzy Osbourne look. Like he's referencing Ozzy. However, nobody else on that stage dressed like the man.
Yeah, but this
I
is
think
not
we
even
could
like.
have like done something else. Also, why can I almost see your dick and balls?
Well, the thing is, you can do like a reference of this look, but this just looks really like flaccid to me. Like it's lame. Like I don't think it looks good. Sorry to both of those men, I guess. But I just like I don't.
No,
I'm not
this
moved.
like this used to be hot and fucking salacious when Ozzy was doing it, but now like this, you're just wearing pants and I can see your shit. Like,
well, and that's pleather. All right, so we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. I guess the witch and the wizard are indeed back.
they're back, and it was great because it was the witch and then the wizard, because we had a technical difficulty that stopped us mid sentence, and then we came back and had another technical difficulty that we had to hold for. Thank you, Mick. Everyone clap.
That being said, let's take a look at Somber. We watched this performance. It was the craziest thing I have ever seen. Not the worst vocals I've ever heard, but the craziest performance I've ever seen. This look is actually not that bad. However, the way that this person like carries himself and like is built is like a little perturbing to me.
I
It's like
wouldn't
a
say
little,
he's
like,
somber. I would say he is skittish like a baby deer.
and it's giving like
There's, like,
Tim Burton, like really like sickly looking tall ass person.
He is like
But
not ugly. He's
the
kind of
look
a
is
cutie.
good. It's just something about the vibe. It's wrong.
His
It's
vibe is
wrong.
really, really weird.
But hey, the accessories are good. There's a bunch of rings and there's a necklace and there's like all the embroidery and shit. I love.
No, like outdoing some of the
Um,
girly pops.
This is our girly pop, Malin Ackerman from The Comeback. She made this list because we like her. I really don't like this look. I do
Yeah, it's,
not
like, fine.
really think it like I think she needs a necklace and or a bracelet. And I also just don't think that this like is like, I don't like how stiff like the whole thing is.
If she's watching this, or if anybody who's on this list is watching this,
Right.
look at me when I say this, I need you to relay it to your stylist. Put on a goddamn necklace. Do not piss me off.
Put on a necklace, and this like
I'm tired of
maybe
you.
like if it's gonna be all one thing, like maybe if it had like a little belt to like break it up, but like I'm just not responding to this like column of like metallic looking fabric.
I'm not even identifying
Right.
what the pattern is on this fabric.
It's giving less pattern and more like a texture type of a thing. Like it looks like crumpled up
And
foil.
what's that in the middle? That's a belt.
And then I
That's
guess
a
there
belt.
is a belt, but it's like kind of clear almost, and then it has like a little thing in the front that's still like just blends into the thing. So like it doesn't really help to break it up.
Who styled you?
Love the hair, and I like that she has a little clutch.
And that's the link that I was talking about for fucking
Yes.
Ariana Grande's fucking
Yes.
dress.
Conan Gray. Fun fact: my boss says that in her mind I sing like Conan Gray. She's never heard me sing, but like she just is like in my mind like that's what you would sound like. And I was like,
That's no. In the sense
No.
that no.
it's not
No,
giving
that's
that.
really insane.
It's not giving that. But then she's like, I don't know, like something about like the vibe, and I was like, I think you just
Gay.
are like maybe looking at like the gender presentation, and I think this is an example of
I'm
that.
obsessed
Like,
with, I like this one.
I think this gown is so fierce. I love the shoe. I love the hair. I love the styling of it all. Like, I think this is great, and I would absolutely wear this. So like, I see that regard. Sonically and vocally, we're not giving the same fantasy. I don't
No.
really have anything to say about this other than like I think it's like so fierce. I love the
Yes.
structure of it. I love like the shape of the hip is so cunty. I love that it's this like weird cunty like almost like wedding sailor type of situation.
Also, the like swashbuckling shoe, like the big
It's
buckle on
very
the shoe.
fierce.
It's just, it's a complete
It's like a little like Studio
I-
54 anything goes.
right. It's the details are all there. And here's what I'll say about Mr. Gray, mixed gray, because I'm not sure about the pronouns these
Me
days.
neither. I don't really know.
I am so glad you're always looking fierce, and your music videos are visually so cool. Because God, I do not
because
like the
when you
music.
turn the sound up, it gets a little
I don't
bit
like
dark.
a little
it
of
gets
it.
A little bit
I
dark.
like not even a lick of it. Am I like, ooh, this is
support
lit?
queer art, but like make it a little bit better so I can support
that
it
a
with my
read?
full chest.
No. It's just not for me.
What we're about to see is what I will already right after that tell you will likely result in some handcuffs. This is Frankie Grande.
Oh my God!
I am not going to sit here and tear him down as a person. I do not believe in that. However, I will sit here and say that he looks the goddamn fool.
And what song was he like dancing during? I think it was Ordinary by Alex Warden, because I'm in prison. Warren, I think he was like,
oh yeah, very
in the crowd,
in
like
the middle, yeah. So the hair I'm not responding to.
The hair I'm fine with, actually. I like the hair.
I just, in the context of everything, this is still like a little bit, can I see the manager? I think the makeup is like BP, like oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. And
the suit is
giving a little bit like hello workroom Rue, except I think in the context of Rue wearing it, I think it would maybe make more sense. This is just giving like a little bit like, why is it so bulky? And then like also, why does it have this print? Like it just, the belt being like a little bit like
also peep the length of the pant.
The length of the pant is a little bit short to me.
And what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's that?
If it was like a flare.
What's going on? Do you see that?
Yeah, it's just like bunching up like at the bottom.
Yeah,
it's
like
very weird. And the shoe is lame. Why are you not like wearing like a little heel or like a platform?
If you're gonna be a Nepo brother, I know you have money. Tailor your pants.
I also would have gone with like gold accessories.
She looks so worried.
I would have accessorized in gold instead of silver when you're wearing like black and yellow.
I think he would look crazy wearing gold accessories, but I think he looks insane right now. So
I don't know.
I don't know
or
how
like
to
maybe just black, but like I'm just not responding to the silver with it. And the nails, Mama, just wear them.
What are the nails? Show me the nail. Just a black nail.
These nails are black nails, but then on the other hand, they don't seem to all be painted. So that's a flop for me. This, unfortunately, would be a fashion citizen's arrest. Lock him up.
Who was the other one? Ice Spice. We're taking her to jail. She looks way better than him. I'll say that.
I don't think she's going to jail, but she's definitely being questioned. She's definitely being questioned, and she's being asked what is the nature of the events that are happening tonight.
Yes, we said that. She's getting a fine.
We're going to end off strong with Simone. I love this hair. I love this garment. I will say I'm not responding to the shoe. I wish the shoe was a little bit more substantial.
I agree. I wish a more like
I like it being like an open-toed like type of situation, but maybe if it had just like a platform, I just think that like it needs more volume in the shoe to kind of go with like she has like the ruffle in the sleeves that looks like a pom-pom, and then she has like the ruffling like in the shoulders, and then she has like big hair. Like,
yeah, we just need something a little more substantial.
Yeah, like it needs maybe like a really fierce like platform like Mary Jane like type of situation. I think.
And how do you feel about how she's wearing the appropriate amount of blush?
The appropriate amount of blush.
I think you should be wearing no more blush than this if you're gonna wear blush.
Yes,
Put the blush on,
like
girl.
Like a bit of a darker lip, or maybe just like a really fierce like deep red.
No, I'm seeing the like vision with this look.
The nude.
Like, yeah,
I think this is okay to not
getting, like,
have a necklace for.
I'm getting the like Clueless share.
Yes,
like
it's definitely giving that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And that's just back at the other one. Kabuya. Sickening. That was this installment of Fashion Citizens Arrest.
Frankie, we're coming for you.
Frankie, we're coming for you. I'm so sorry.
Surrender yourself.
We'll make it comfy in the back of the cop car, trust.
Are you gonna?
No, I'm saying like it's not gonna be uncomfortable because like we don't hate Frankie. We just hate like what he was wearing
and what he does.
I don't respond to what he does, but I don't feel any malice.
Yeah, that's a good way to
put
it.
Like I think he's completely harmless. I just don't think that I'm the demographic for it. But he's never like rotted beyond like whether or not I might dislike sonically or visually what we're serving. But like you can be valid, and I don't have to like it. Let's take a quick break. Then we'll come back.
Listen up, queers. Whoa.
Let us tell you a little something about the Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Community Center, aka the Center.
The Center was established in 1983 at the height of the AIDS crisis to provide a safe and affirming place for LGBTQ plus New Yorkers to respond to the urgent threats facing the community.
They offer, both in person and virtually, recovery and wellness programs, economic advancement initiatives, family and youth support, advocacy, arts and cultural programming, and space for community organizing, connection, and celebration, Mama.
In 2024 alone, the center served almost 2,500 clients with direct services, as well as welcoming an additional 9,600 community event participants. 37 of those were youths under 23 years old, 39% were trans folk, 68% were people of color, and 26% were women.
Fun fact for the divas. The center is home to Keith Haring's 1989 mural titled Once Upon a Time, which celebrates sexual liberation before the AIDS epidemic. Yeah. Haring created it for the Center Show, their celebration of the 20th anniversary of Stonewall. Who doesn't love a dick mural in a bathroom?
And I've always said that.
Check
out their donation link in our episode description, Mary. Where? In the episode description.
And we're back. And
Seamlessly and effortlessly.
right. Something's about to happen, which is Shiloh is going to tell us a story of something that happened at work. Tune in next week where we will find out if what he's about to say is true or not.
Stop. No, this is true. So
For the sake of him retelling this exactly as it happened, I will not say anything.
that's not true. You're not going to say anything. Right. So I'm working with this woman. Sorry, what you missed is right before we started recording, I had a coughing fit for no reason. All right. So I've been working the past couple days with this Argentinian woman who is the same age as me and was like a manager of a cafe in Mexico and like has lived in the Caribbean for a little bit. Like she's just kind of doing her thing. I think it's very cool. She said some really wild stuff, some of which I have been like, you know what, this is like a cultural and language situation, i.e. and you're making a face, Adrian's making a face because he said he wouldn't say anything. I'm saying that about her being like, oh, I use she, her like playfully for everybody. When somebody was like, by the way, like his pronouns are he, they. But we actually talked about trans rights today, and she's like an ally in the way a cishet woman who doesn't really have conversations about pronouns can be, you know? Right. Exactly. But we like had a good hang today. Sometimes she really pisses me off because she will, as I've told you, I will be on bar and I'll have like 2 drinks and a third one will appear and she's on register and she will run over and be like, do you want me to make that one for you? And I'm like, no, I want you to take the next fucking customer so that when I don't have any drinks and I'm fucking off doing another task, you don't steal my fucking job. Because that's what she was doing all day. It was like stealing my task so I had to go and register. I was like, do not piss me off. You are the register counter person. Get your ass over there. Pisses me off. That's one thing. Mm-hmm. But we started talking about, she brought up how one of my managers, who I have not spoken with you about this, she mentioned how one of my managers, who is the very like confrontational one, the one that I had an issue with, the R-word sayer, for those who are up on the recent lore of the podcast, I was telling the Argentinian woman about this exchange where she said the R-word because we both confessed that we like struggle with that person's leadership style and don't have a great time, right? And she brings up how she thinks that person is not nice to the Latin American staff. And I was like, actually, I can completely see that. They are kind of mean to the people who don't speak English in the back of house. I was like, no, like, Diva, you're right. And then I was like, oh, and something else that's like gaggy is this time they said the R word. And when I said the R word, this is like, English is her second language, but she speaks like really, really great English. She taught it for a while. When I was like the R word, she was like, I don't know what word that is. So I had to be like, you know, like, because I was like, if anyone's going to say it right now, it's going to be the R word in chief. I was like, this word. So just so you know. And she goes, oh my God, that's like, yeah, that's not a word you can reclaim. Like, that's like with black people. And straight up says the N word. Guys, straight up hits me with the N-word. And I literally was like... And then she just kept talking, and I was like... Because that's another thing about her. She, like, interrupts me and, like, rambles before I can be like, yeah, girl. But then she just kept going, and the sentence ended so far in the future from when I thought it was going to that I was like, this white woman just said the N-word to me. And she has often said that there are no black people in Argentina. So that's the end of the story.
Wow.
Can you believe?
No. Wow.
Like, what do I even
First
do?
of all, I'm gonna make it like there is no justification for like this idea of I just use she her for everybody. That's not how that works. You're full of shit, and it's definitely not a language thing. It's not a culture thing aside from the culture of being racist. So miss me with all of that, and also like wow, that is so insane. You should do something about it. You should tell somebody that she was saying slurs at work. I think maybe we don't need to post about it on the Instagram story.
No, this one's not going to make the story.
We can, right, yeah.
Of course, this one's not going to make the story.
She's making the pod.
Also, how performative shitty white person, like, would that be? To be like, and I can't believe somebody at work said to me, a white person, the N-word. Like, that's insane. You're crazy. I would never.
Wow.
That's if you don't know this the R-word tale. I did post about it on my Instagram story.
By all of this.
That's the reference.
They know because you guys watch every single episode.
Every single. I just don't want people to think that I'm posting about crazy shit in my story, like immoral shit in my
Whenever
story.
you attend, you don't post a lot, and when you do, it's usually something crazy.
Was that a read?
Or like a song release.
Or a song release, or something about. Yeah, no, it is like a lot of crazy shit. I'm like, so here's what happened. I lost my job.
What's
So
your
that's
song
what
of the
happened. My song of the week is Best Laid Plans by The Beths, a New Zealand band that I've liked.
New Zealand?
New Zealand. I've loved them for like a long time. They have a couple really good albums. This new one's quite a banger. I can tell the lead singer was sad when she wrote it because it's a huge, like, it's great though. So go listen to it. It's called Straight Line Was a Lie. Best Laid Plans. It's the last song on the album. It's a banger. Bongos.
Bong, bong, bong. Beat it up. My song of the week is Ciega Sordomuda by Shakira. I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's my song of the week. Love it.
Mick.
Love it. Love it.
Do you have a song of the week?
Yes.
Tell.
Oh.
Overwhelmed.
I've never
Not
had two
used to
thrust in my face like that.
Stop it.
My song of the week is Someday by Sugar Ray. Little throwback. Back to the days of Sugar Ray.
You never fail to amaze me. You never fail to amaze me with your song of the week.
I have bad taste. We've been over this.
No, it's not bad taste.
How would you describe it?
I would say it's an unpretentious taste. Oh my God, not you hitting your head. Do we need to take you to the hospital? That was like on the corner, Mick. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
If you throw up in a minute, we're taking you to the hospital.
I'm fine.
Okay. Someday by Sugar Ray. Somewhere by Sugar Ray or Someday by Sugar Ray?
Are we done?
We have to be done.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
We love you for watching.
Yes.
Stay safe and don't post crazy shit on your socials, especially your Instagram story, especially if the people that you're posting about follow you.
Are you?
Or the government too.
Yeah.
I'm doing like a BOFA.
Oh, you're talking about me and the government, right?
Yeah.
Right. And how yeah. I'm gonna bonk you. I said bonk, not boink, but that can be appreciated. Oh, we have to go. We have to be done.
Goodbye.
Oh wait, follow us on
All the
All
socials.
the links are down below. Take a look at every single one.
Donate, and we love you.
Bye.
Bye.
What was that?
Bye.
Bye.